Hello, hello, welcome to today. My hair is all extra fluffy today, and look at all the rainbows. Yes, let's anchor those rainbows in with some healing tones. Look at them, there's so many. We got the sweet spot of the day with all of the beautiful rainbows. Oh, I love it. Today we are tapping into the energies of the shortest day of the year, or the longest day of the year, depending on which side of the world. It's so cool. We can tap into all kinds of energies. Time is not linear, even though there are efforts to make it seem so. Yes! Yay! Okay, well, I got 3 new decks. Okay, this gorgeous one is a tarot deck. And you know I am partial to my tarot deck. Okay. We also got this new angel deck from Josephine Wall, who, if you know, you know, her beautiful work is incredible. And this just a teeny tiny one, okay? And this one's astrological. Because of the stream that I had with this woman who ended up being Pam Gregory, who is into the astrology, I felt I needed to know a little bit, so I'm hoping that we will learn and discover together all about that. Okay, so let's do something different. Let's take a bunch of cards, throw them out, flip them over, and see what happens. Okay? That is my intention. Mims is out there. Is to try something different. Okay. So there's one. There's two. Let's do a proper shuffle of this deck here. Beautiful. Beautiful sunshine. Oh yeah, these ones feel good. They're like that almost fabric-y, but shuffle really well. Okay, let's take those ones. And we'll take those ones. Okay, and we'll just see what happens. Oh, they're not the same size. So that's okay. Okay. We're doing new things together, okay? Let's try it out. Okay, we got beware of distractions. Okay, look at the artwork on this. Beautiful. A number 44, auspicious. We've got 7th house in relationships, a number 45. Look at how beautiful. And we've got descendant invitation. Ooh, right? I mean, how was I supposed to say no to that? Okay, let's just put these out. Let's just put them out here. the Star, the Three of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Emperor, the Lovers, and the Seven of Coins. Wow! That seems powerful. Okay. Oza, oza, oza. Okay, what's this one? The Hanged One. The Two of Cups. The Queen of Swords. The Eight of Wands. The World. Oh, wow. The King of Cups. Gorgeous. Death. And the Three of Cups. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. We've got two confirmations. Okay, I'm just going to pick one more. Okay. Five of Coins. I just needed one to offset this one here. Not offset, but oh yeah, okay. Okay. Not that one. This one. The Queen of Wands. Okay, that feels better. Now it is balanced. I offset it with the wrong one. Okay. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, let's do what I'm seeing here. Look at these beautiful cards. Okay. Wow. So this transformation, beautiful. The energy it is having on you and your relationships in the world, okay? We've got the 7th house in relationships. We also have two of Cups here and Three of Cups, which is like what the, and the Star here. Beautiful. And this Two of Swords right in the center. This is your choosing. This is your choice, right? And we also have the Queen of Swords here, which is about communication, but also decisive action, discernment, right? And the King of Cups, which is ruling from the heart space. The Queen of Wands, being in her authentic, being in your authentic heart space, in your authenticity. Okay, we got the Emperor. Wow. And what's going on with that sword? Is it in a stone? I think it is in a stone. And look at the tiny little ram head brooch there. So it's giving me the Aries action. He's also fully armored to make things happen. Okay. Wow. I mean, these are beautiful. 7 of Coins. I want to know what's going on in this Two of Cups here. What's going on with these guys? This is a balance of your light and your shadow, perhaps. Okay, and the Star. Pure lamb, toe in the river. And the Three of Cups, collaboration, celebration. Yes. Okay. Wowza. Wowza, wowza. Okay, so there's books here. Let's start with distractions. Beware the distractions. You are forgetting the essentials. Inside yourself, you can already hear an inner voice that quietly warns you. Yeah, that's the thing. We usually have a inkling of the things that we're not supposed to do, right? And when somebody says you're doing this too much, or you're thinking about this too much, or this person, or that person, or this thing, or that thing, there's something in us that the thing comes up, right? And we're like, we can choose to see it or not, right? To acknowledge it or not. To be like, oh yeah, I kind of know what you're talking about. Or I don't know. I don't know. Right? Okay, the kindness of the angels wishes to remind you that it is rarely the worldly things that we are called to achieve. Very often, it is not easy to resist the temptations of everyday life in our tumultuous world. If you have drawn this card, it is a loving reminder to invite the inner world back into your life. Moments of silence and meditation are often more healing than shopping trips with friends. It depends. Balance, right? Perhaps you'd like to take a few hours a week to go for a walk just with yourself or to meditate. Incidentally, there are people in your life who would benefit from a loving, selfless thought sent without any expectation. Hmm. Yeah, isn't that the truth, right? We can distract ourselves. We have this moment where we're like, oh, I think I should message so and so. I should talk to so and so. And then we pick up our phone, we see a notification, and then, 2 hours later, we're like, oh, I gotta make dinner now, right? And missed the window, the opportunity. The thing never happened because we allowed distractions to take over, right? Okay. I still gotta figure out the Josephine Wall. Okay, and then this one, the Astro Star Codes. Okay, I'll show you in case you love Angelic Vibrations Oracle. So that might be something that comes at the end to kind of give us a all-rounded thing. We're still figuring it out. Okay, and this one is the Astro Star Codes Astro by Heather Rowan Robbins. Okay, we've got 7th house. See, we're gonna learn something about the 7th house. Relationship. If your chart were a village map, the 7th house is anywhere two equals relate with intensity and intimacy. Somewhere you'd have dinner on the balcony and watch the sunset. Beautiful. It is concerned with how other equals come into your life and how you interact with them, and include marriage and open warfare, business partners, legal issues, key consultants, and advisors. Okay, it's leaning me towards this emperor here. Action. Nurture your relationships rather than test them. Consider each partnership to be a tree you plant. That seed may have been planted in the 5th house with an idea or a twinkle in the eye. Now you have a sapling with potential. Don't construct a tree house on that sapling. It can't yet bear the weight. Instead of crushing it with expectations, nurture and protect it. In any relationship, there are 3 involved: you, your partner, and that tree, the relationship itself. And all have needs that must be honored equally. Make compromise for the sake of the relationship, not necessarily for the other person. Nurture that sapling, keep it safe from predators, and nourish its roots until it becomes a tree strong enough to lean on. Beautiful. You know, I love a tree analogy. Clarify your expectations with curiosity and flexibility. If you are offered a business partnership, read the fine print. Unpack your baggage, the cultural assumptions and family patterns that inform your concept of partnership. Move past who is right and who is wrong and develop a fresh understanding. Partnership for work or love may look easier if you come from the same background, but the more diversity you bring to the table, the more resilient the relationship can be. Agree to contribute equally and celebrate your differences. The challenge: when you are working in tandem in love or in business, it can be tempting to either give your power away to your partner or take over theirs. An unbalanced relationship can become untenable. Gift: fertilize the ground of your partnership. Feed your partner with romantic moments and fair and honorable arrangements. When you are fascinated by the spirit of another, you can become fascinated with, they can become fascinated with you. Beautiful. Oh, I love that picture. Hand fasting. And then there's blooms. Looks like cherry blossoms. Can you see? Kind of. Ding, ding this, ding this. Okay. And 37, invitation. While the ascendant describes how you enter the world, the descendant is the place where you invite equal others to come into your world. Whoa. It describes how you see these peers, what you project upon them, and what you have trained to respect in them, what you were trained. The descendant is where the sun would be at sunset. Action: look at how you invite others to dance with you, to relate. Be welcoming while also keeping healthy boundaries in place. Once you feel comfortable about your ground rules for the people you bring into your life, it is easier to open your heart. If you notice that you keep people at a distance and avoid meeting new people, investigate this habit. Though it might have been important to protect you at one time in your life, consider how it is working for you now and what would help you feel safe enough to open this door. Also, notice in what areas of your life you ask other people to do your work for you. The descendant can point to what you might try to import from other people. While this practice can refer to an important skill in a work situation, it has its dangers in a personal relationship. If you feel disempowered, you might be drawn to powerful people. If you're an extrovert who inwardly craves emotional and spiritual intimacy, you might draw in someone who helps you cozy up at home. It's wonderful when others can help you develop latent characteristics within yourself, but if you ask them to do this work for you and they leave, there goes your resource. If you see them as only an extension of yourself, you can't really see them. When you develop your own resources, you can see these others as whole beings with their own needs and gifts. Challenge: you give your power away when, instead of working together, you ask others to be what is missing in yourself. Gift: tend the inlet to your heart. Invite in relationships that are clear, healing, nurturing, self-responsible, and encouraging of mutual evolution. Wow. Wow, this transformation is, I feel like, from healing hermit into community collaborative partnerships. I mean, and be aware of the distractions that keep us out, right? I could go out and meet new people, or I could stay home and video game. I can go out and interact with people, or I can scroll on my phone for a long period of time until I've got other stuff that I have to do, right? There are ways that we can, distractions can be a cock block for us. Yes, okay. Or a heart block. Let's call it a heart block, okay? Okay, so that's beautiful. I love those. Very lots of information. Okay, and then this other one, this one. Tarot of the Divine. The name of this deck. I mean, look at it. Yes. Beautiful. Okay, so the star hope, serenity, inspiration, insight, and spirituality. The star is a symbol of hope after a disaster, the need to remain positive after misfortune, to remember that things can get better again. It is staying calm and open to future possibilities, seeing your situation with open eyes, mind, and heart. Okay. Yes, central figure here. Two of Swords, the choice, the choice. Okay, Two of Cups. Oh, no. A happy relationship, equality, partnership, attraction, and connection. The Two of Cups is an ideal relationship that still faces difficulties. Gilgamesh was a tyrant until Enkidu was created for him, to be his equal in every way. Though their initial meeting was rocky, they came to love each other very much as opposites who complete each other. Aww. That's what's happening. I don't know the story of Gilgamesh and uh Enkidu. But that's beautiful. Okay, and the Three of Cups, we might as well read that one. Celebrations, friends, indulgence, parties, and community. See, it's about getting out there and recognizing when we are choosing our go-to distractions over putting yourself out there and engaging with real people. Okay. We also have the Two of Swords. Facing fears, a stalemate, denial, opposition, a precarious position. The Two of Swords represents being stuck between hard choices. Sita's decision between Scala and Charidus is not easy and cannot be made blindly. It calls for self-reflection. Things can only remain balanced for so long before a move must be made. Facing fears. I feel like that's what we're talking about here. Right? We can be like, oh yeah, I want to hang out with other people, and then continue to not because we keep getting distracted. Oh, well, there goes my window. I guess I can't do that now. Right? The choice is up to you. Okay. We've got 7 of coins. Reward, perseverance, decisions, investment, and fruition. The 7 of coins represents the desire for a good harvest. Though it might require sacrifice, Nana Hudson must determine when it is right to be patient and when it is better to scrap everything to start fresh. Did I show you the other ones? What the heck? Okay, there's the Two of Cups and the Three of Cups and the 7 of Coins and the Two of Swords. Okay. We've got the Emperor is the ideal father figure, the warrior and the conqueror. King Arthur rules over his kingdom and his sometimes unruly knights with a just and firm hand. King Arthur rules over his kingdom and is sometimes unruly knights with a just and firm hand. He unites the fractious, defends the weak, and lends his knowledge and understanding to all of his subjects. Stability, leadership, bravery, bold action, and structure. Are you starting to feel the vibe here? Okay, and the Lovers card represents romance, opposites attracting, the duality and balance of carnality, physicality, and fire versus spirituality, emotions, and water. The pair emphasize the importance of communication and herald an important crossroads. Love, harmony, trust, a leap of faith, and choice. Beautiful, because it is under the decision-making card. Wow. What a beautiful thing. So being able to see things from different perspectives. We've got your transformation is opening up energy and affecting the world. Yes, absolutely. This is why we transform, because it has a direct effect on our life, right? When we are choosing to see things differently than before, we change the world in a sense, right? We change how we interact and react and engage with it, and therefore our experiences are different, and therefore the world is different. Okay. Yeah, I mean, keep in your heart space, checking in, trust your discernment, cut away what doesn't serve, and speak your truth. Be authentic, confident, in touch with your intuition. See things from all the perspectives before making any decisions. Okay, you're ready. You've done it alone for a long time, and you are ready to start trusting in others, in love, in the people. Okay. Set clear intentions. Beautiful. What kind of love, what kind of relationships do you want? The ones that maintain peaceful nervous system, right? The ones where you can feel safe, the ones that aren't chaotic and crazy and you never know what is what and where and why and how and who. And take a risk. That was kind of the overall thing here. Is this with great risk comes great reward, right? When you are stuck in this should I stay or should I go now kind of thing, and you choose to distract yourself away from making a choice, that also is a choice, right? And it is a choice that doesn't really risk anything. You risk, well, I guess it is. Whatever you choose is a risk, right? You choosing to not go after someone that you love, you risk the beautiful potential life and love and evolvement that could have happened, just as much as risking going after somebody and them non-reciprocating, them not being like, oh, I actually don't feel that way about you. And I feel like, especially in matters of the heart and in love, like it's pretty tricky to find somebody that comes close to it, right? So take risks. And if you've seen it, if you've found it, if you've spotted it, if you've felt it, if you've whiffed it, I think it's worth checking out. I think it's worth checking out. You've done enough work now where you're no longer um, letting in anything and everything, right? Okay. Oh, what's that? Oh, okay. It might be bright. And my window is suddenly super dirty. Oh, it's not gonna let me zoom in on it. There it is. I think it's a crane or a heron. A heron just sitting in a tree. Yep. Look at that beak. That's cool. We got a little love from the heron. Should we pull a wild unknown animal? I saw 2 sets of eagles today, which is kind of beautiful now that I think of it, because of all this relationship, love. I mean, the lovers and 2 sets of 2 of cups. I mean, and then the relationship and the descendant talking about, opening up your heart and letting people in. And then this 3 of cups, celebration. It's freaking gorgeous. It's freaking gorgeous. Oh yeah, and then I saw these 2 eagles sitting beside each other, and as I was driving, I'm like looking up, and I see the one eagle was like, I see you looking. They really do see everything from up there. And then I saw another couple, and I'm like, what is happening? Okay, we got lizard vibes. Okay, lizard, what you got for us? Fire. Fire. Okay. Instinctual, sensitive to the subtle, and a dreamer. The lizard is an expert in the realm of sensory perception. As if it has a sixth sense, the lizard hears what is yet to be spoken and sees what is yet to manifest. Although this is an amazing gift, it can easily wear the lizard down. Big crowds, lots of travel, or overstimulation will drain a lizard of their magical essence. This card is an indication to pull back from the bright lights in big city and return to the inner artist who has been whispering your name. When in balance, artistic, telepathic, and spiritual. When out of balance, elusive, non-committal, and flaky, and to bring into balance a creative project. Okay, so I'm getting something about collaboration, right? Some beautiful opportunities for collaboration. Be open to them. And also balance, right? Just because you're like, okay, I need to get out and interact with people, but you're feeling really drained and you actually don't really have any gusto, and well, that's not the time to go. That's not the time to do it, right? So find this balance, listen to your body, check in with your heart, use your discernment, right? And you will start to get better at getting out there and knowing when to go and when to know, right? Gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. You can count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. Okay, we've got the sun and moon kitty, and it's been a while since this one came out, so you might not know why I call it the sun and moon kitty. I have a sun and moon kitty. I have a 3-legged sun cat and a long, who has a Manx tail, and a long-haired moon kitty. And so this is a three-legged, long-haired kitty and is golden. Okay? Sun and moon, balance, beautiful for that to come out. We've got, oh, the lion, beautiful. Yeah, just like the lion, right? Reserving energy, not running around. It's making decisive. The lion is giving me the emperor vibe, right? Strategic motion. We've got the owl coming out. This is tapping into your wisdom. You got to know when to hold them, right? We've got the wish messenger that I call this reindeer. It's got little scribes all in its body. So it's like you whispered wishes into its ear, and it's flying off to deliver the message. We also have the Hecate, right? The maiden mother crone. This is a beautiful, I want to say protection because of the amethyst. Creates a bubble of light around you. Find ways to satisfy your child, your nurturer, and your wise elder in all the things you do. Oh, what's this over here? There's a heart that continues to grow. Okay, this is that love that was talking about, this evolving evolution, opposite attracts. And what is it when you complement? Beautiful. We've got the butterfly of becoming. Okay, this is the sketch, the idea, the bare bones, and your experience and your choosing and your love fills in the blanks. That's what I'm saying about that. We've got the stinky fish. Okay, the dead fish carcass. So continue to release all those old things, those old ways, right? The death of the old. Well, don't carry the bones of the old around with you. Bury them and be done with it. Okay, and we've got the abundance bloom. Okay, the star, the wish you pluck out of the sky, plant into the earth, and it produces year after year in beautiful abundance. This is giving me this, whatever seven of coins is with the things, your hard work eventually paying off. Okay? Yes! Okay, there's the reading. Oh, what's he doing? Where'd he go? Where is he? Dang it. Why can't I find him? There he is. Yes. Cool. Right? Heron vibes. There must be a heron in the Wild Unknown Oracle. Okay. There's the reading for today. Look at this rainbow confirmation on the energy moving fast. Now that you have or are in process of releasing those old things that no longer serve. Okay, look at this beautiful. I love it. I love it. The Emperor. Okay, yes, gorgeous. We also have rainbow confirmation on the relationship card. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous. Yes, Yes. Yes. Right? Mm-hmm. Fantastico. All right. There's the reading for today. Something different. Let me know if you like the new cards. Which deck is making you go, oh yeah. Okay. Love you, appreciate you, and hope to see you next time. Go out and get some sunshine in your face if you can. Love you. Bye for now.